We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Amber Geiger, guilty of murder as charged in the indictment.
In the most terrible time for me.
This verdict is for Trayvon Martin. It's for Michael Brown. It's for Sandra Bland. It's for Tamir Rice. It's for Eric Gardner. It's for Antoine Rose. It's for Jamel Roberts. For E.J. Bradford. For Stephon Clark. For Jeffrey Dennis, Genevieve Dawes, for Pamela Turner, for so many unarmed black and brown human beings all across America. This verdict today is for them. Amen. Everybody can raise their hand. This verdict is for them. This verdict is for them.
This was the moment Amber Geiger was convicted of murder on Tuesday for shooting and killing Botham Jean in his own Dallas apartment.
Let the Spirit of the Lord and let it ride. You gotta let
There were reactions of shock and audible cheers in the court. This coming because this type of justice, well, it's a rarity.
Jurors deliberated for about 5 hours before the stunning verdict.
We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Amber Geiger, guilty of murder.
Last week, Geiger claimed she had feared for her life when she shot her unarmed neighbor Botham Jean, mistaking him for a burglar in her apartment.
Geiger entered Botham Jean's house claiming she thought it was hers before shooting him dead. Botham Jean was eating ice cream and watching TV when she entered. Geiger did not even administer CPR after the shooting. Now, what happened after the incident was an all too familiar story, and you can go through a checklist and tick them all off. The officer was coddled and protected by her peers when she should have been removed from the scene, while Botham Jean's apartment was raided, and one of the earliest details released by Dallas PD was that he had a little weed in his apartment.
Man, African American, in his own apartment, is shot and killed by a police officer. And when we all want justice and the facts and the information to make an informed decision, what is released to the public? That he had a small amount of marijuana in his kitchen. How can that be just in this country?
But the reason there was such shock after the reading of this conviction is because the reality is justice is almost never served when it looks like this. There have been over 1,000 deaths a year in America for the past how many years as a result of police shootings. Of those killed by police since 2005, less than 100 officers have been arrested, only 35 officers have been convicted, and as of March, only 3 of them for murder. Less than 1% of all officers are convicted when their victim is black, even though black people are 3 times more likely than white people to be killed by police. Those are simply the facts. But on Tuesday, Amber Geiger joined that 1%. And one of the main reasons I want to highlight here that this was the case is because of a diverse jury. Of the 12 jurors and 4 alternates, 7 were black, 5 were non-black people of color, and 4 were white. Since charges were brought, Geiger's defense team had been trying to move the trial out of this county on several occasions because they knew the chances of facing a diverse jury that represented the county that this happened in would not bode well for her. The jury heard the defense in which they claimed Geiger was standing her ground even though she was in Botham's apartment. They heard the tearful testimonies from both parties, but in the end, they decided to convict.
Let the Spirit of the Lord and let it rise.